Welcome to everyone. Today we are going to discuss about 10th class mathematics 3rd chapter polynomials. Okay, especially these polynomials we have very most important 4 questions to the examination, that is draw the graph of a quadratic polynomial and find the zeros from the graph. Okay, before going to that, we have to know some basic information regarding polynomials. Means in these polynomials, we can discuss what is the degree of polynomial, what are the forms of polynomial, means according to their degree, then how can we find zeros, how can we check whether the given values are zeros or not of a polynomial, and most probably we have discussed in 9th class also this about polynomial. So let us see what is in this 10th class. So before going to that, please subscribe my Model Maths YouTube channel by Nagaraj sir and click the bell button to get more videos. Okay, coming to the point. Polynomials means what? Can anybody say already? You know what is polynomial? Yes, polynomials nothing but it is an expression. It is an expression and it contains sum of the finite terms. It contains sum of the finite terms. What are the terms? Those terms in the form of ax power n. Okay, once again I will explain. First of all, polynomials means what? Polynomial means polynomial is an expression. It is an expression. Contains the sum of finite number of terms of the form ax power n. Okay, I will give you detailed explanation after definition, no problem. The terms of the form a power x power n, where, so here what is a? A is a real number. A is a real number and power n is a whole number. Do you know what are whole numbers? Yes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on are whole numbers. What is real number? Every number is a real number. Means 1 by 2, 1, 0, minus 2, minus 3 by 2, okay, root 2, root 3, like those terms. So let us see. Polynomial means only in single word we can give the polynomial example. A means what? I have told you, a real number, any real number. W means what? Any whole number. Sorry. N means what? Any whole number. So let us take A means a real number. Real number means I am taking example 2. And x means x. Okay, na? Here variable is x. N means what? Whole number. Maybe 0 or 1 or 2 or 3. Take anything. For example, I am taking 1. So it is a polynomial. Okay, one of the example, very simple polynomial. Or suppose I am taking number of 2, 3 terms. Means a means I am taking some 3 and x power n means I am taking power 2 and plus a means 1 and x power 1, okay, plus 5. So this is also a polynomial. See, this is also in the form of ax power n. This is also ax power n because of x power means 0 is there, whole number. X power 0 how much? 1. 5 into 1, 1. Sorry, 5. So no need to write x power 0. but here it contains 1, 2, 3 terms. So sum of these finite 3 terms, sum of finite number of terms of the form ax power n, that is polynomial. Okay, the examination definition is not important, but if you know what is polynomial, better. Okay, in this way we can give more example, 1 by 2x minus 5, etc. These are the examples of polynomials. Sir, okay, this is okay. Can we have which are not polynomials? Okay, I will give you example. Not polynomials also means if n is other than whole number, those are not polynomials. Means for example, 3x power minus 2. What is it? Minus 2. So it is not a whole number. So it is not a polynomial. So and one example, 1 by x minus 1. Okay, na? In the fraction also it should not be there. Because of if you expand that, you will get x power something minus 1 or minus 2 something will get. And so these are for not polynomials. And root x plus 1 anukundam. Root x means what? X power 1 by 2. So power 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is not belongs to whole number. So n is not whole number. So like that we can give many examples. Not only in terms of x, we can give the examples in terms of y also. Because variable not only x, in variable y also we can express the polynomials. Okay. So not polynomials. So I'm going to give not polynomials. Examples of not polynomials. So tell me, yes, some 2x power minus 1, okay, root x plus 5, 1 by x minus 1, okay, x square plus 5 by x minus 1, like so and so. Okay, na? Here by x is there, by x nothing but x power minus 1. So x power minus 1 it involves, that's why it is not a polynomial, even though it is x square. Okay, these are the not polynomials. If you want for more examples about what are the polynomials, what are the not polynomials, let us see in the textbook page number 48. Do this. This page number 48. Do this. Given some questions. State which of the following are not polynomial or not. Do this. Page number 48 for your convenience in textbook. Okay. Which of the following are polynomials and which are not polynomials. So first one is, I give you a question, you just tell me whether it is a polynomial or not. 2x cube, is it polynomial or not? Say yes or no. And 1 by x minus 1, yes. In examples also it is there. Is polynomial or not? And third question, some z square plus 1 by 7, is it a polynomial or not? And m square minus root 2m plus 2. And last one is p power minus 2 plus 1. Observe those. Here variable x, here variable x, here it variable z, here variable m, here variable p. Because of just now, I have already told you, not only x, you can take variable y, z, m, anything. Come to the point. Is it polynomial or not? Ax power n model. Yes, it is polynomial. And is it polynomial? No, it is in denominator. So it is not a polynomial. So not polynomial. Is it polynomial? Z power 2 is there. What about 1 by 7? It is a real number. So only power must be whole number. Remaining anything can be real number. So it is a polynomial. Yes. Is it polynomial? M square minus root 2 into m plus 2. So what is here m power 2? Here m power nothing means 1. Next, okay. So root is a coefficient. So don't think about coefficient. So it is a polynomial. Yes. Is it polynomial? See, this here power is -2. That's why it is not a polynomial. So these are the few examples of polynomials which are not polynomials. So let us go to required syllabus. Okay, generally what we have in this 10th class, we are going to enter a subject according to, see here, polynomials, it has one term, it has 1, 2, 3 terms, it has 1 and 2 terms. Okay, it has one term. So dependent terms we have discussed it in the 9th class. If a polynomial consists of one term, that is called monomial. A polynomial consists of 2 terms, that is binomial. If a polynomial consists of 3 terms, that is trinomial. If more than 4 terms it consists, that is called multinomial. Means 4 terms or 5 terms or 6 terms. So up to there we discussed it in 9th class. So in 10th class, and especially based on degree. So what is degree? Yes, the power, highest power is taken as degree. So based on highest power, we have types of polynomials. Let us see. What is that? That one. Next, degree of a polynomial. Polynomials means what? It consists of some finite number of terms in the form of ax power n. That is polynomial. Okay? Means x, 3x square plus 1, 2x cube minus 1, so on. So we can give many examples. So next, degree of polynomial. Degree of polynomials means what? Very simple. The highest power of polynomial. The highest power of polynomial is called degree of polynomial. That's it. Degree of polynomial. The highest power of a polynomial is called degree of polynomial. For example, 3x power 4 minus 1x plus x cube plus 5 is a polynomial. So what is the highest power here? See here, x power is 1, here x power is 3, so no need to write. Here x power is 4. So what is the highest power in all terms? 4 is the highest term. So for this polynomial, what is degree? 4. Degree is equal 4. That's it. Very simple. Degree means highest power. So next, based on this degree, we have different types of polynomials. So next, name of the polynomial, next, general form, example, degree of polynomial. Okay. So as I told you, depend on degree. Suppose degree is 0, degree 1, degree 2, degree 3, degree 4, so and so. Okay. Degree 0 means constant term. Means only a. Degree 1 means, suppose 2x plus 3 means form ax plus b. Next, degree 2, ax square plus bx plus c. Next, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Next, ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e. I think you understood. 0, 0. Say this is called zero of polynomial. This is called constant polynomial. Okay, first one is zero polynomial. What is zero polynomial? General form 0. What is the example? 0. That's it. Next, if constant term is there, only constant term is there, so that is called constant polynomial. Constant polynomial means only a, means maybe 4 or 2 by 3 or root 2 or 1 by 2, anything, because of what is a here? Real number. Next, ax plus b, here degree is 1, so this is called linear polynomial. So linear polynomial general form is what? Ax plus b. So example, some 2x plus 3 or x minus 5 or 1x plus 6, so and so, or only x or 5x. Okay, here a must be not equal to 0. So what about b? Whatever b, a must be not equal to 0. So here also a not equal to 0. Here also a not equal to 0. And here also a not equal to 0. Next, second one, quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Okay, now we have very most important question on this quadratic polynomial. To find the zeros by using graph, means draw the graph of a quadratic polynomial and find zeros. Okay, I will give you a link in the description. For that you can watch through that link. So that is very most important. And cubic polynomial, next one is cubic polynomial, and the next one is biquadratic polynomial. Biquadratic polynomial. So make this table all one by one. First one definition, next examples, next do this, next degree of polynomial, next table. Okay, example, some x square minus 3x plus 4, okay, cube, x cube plus 3x square minus 5x minus 1, x power 4, 5x power 4 plus 3x minus 5. Okay, now don't think about remaining cube term and square term and x term. So only x power 4 term is there or not, that is important. If highest power is 4, that is called biquadratic polynomial. So a must be not equal to 0. What about b, c, d, e? Maybe zeros or may not be zeros. Okay, if you understand or not. So finally, name of the polynomial, zero polynomial, general form 0, example 0. What is degree? No degree, so not defined. Degree is not defined for zero polynomial. This is very most important. Next, second one, constant polynomial, general form some a. What is the example? 4, or you can write 2 or 3. What is the degree? Here no x term, that's why degree 0. And linear polynomial, what is general form? Ax plus b. What is the example? Some 2x plus 3, or you can give 1x minus 5, or you can give some 5x plus 4, or you can give some 3x, like that. What is degree here? 1. So highest power 1, degree 1. Highest power is 1, so degree 1. Next, quadratic polynomial, general form. Example, what is degree? Highest power, that is 2. Next, cubic polynomial, what is degree? 3. Next, biquadratic polynomial, 4. Okay, why I am giving this table? Because of in the question they may be asked, write the general form of a cubic polynomial and give example. For maybe 1 mark or for maybe 2 marks, the question will be asked like this. That's why if you know this table, if you know idea about this table, then you can write the answer. So you are able to write. So that's why. So next, let us see what is general form of nth degree polynomial. Okay. So biquadratic, next power 5, next power 6, so answer is there. And next finally, general form of nth degree polynomial. Okay, now very simple. An x power n plus an x power an minus 1 x power n, so and so and so, plus a3 x cubed plus a2x square plus a1x plus a naught is called nth degree general polynomial. Okay na? What is an? An must be not equal to 0. So is called nth degree polynomial. Is called nth degree polynomial. That's it. What is polynomial of a general form of nth degree means so and so, right? N. So it's nothing important. We just know and try it. Next, let us see. Next, do this page number 49. First one. If p of x is equal to x square minus 5x minus 6, then find the values of p of 1, comma p of 2, p of 3, p of 0, p of minus 1, p of minus 2. Next p of minus 3 also. Okay na? This is also important. Okay na? Some polynomial will be given. Ask any one or two values. How to find that? First of all, solution. Given that p of x is equal to x square minus 5x minus 6. Okay na? What is first one? P of 1. What is first one? P of 1 find out. Did you observe that? What is in place of x? Yes, 1 is there. Very good. What is in place of x? 1 is there. So in place of x, substitute 1. So place of x, substitute 1. X square means 1 square. Next to minus means minus. 5 means 5. X means 1. Next minus. Next 6 as it is. You just write 1 instead of x and remaining as it is. Then which is equal? Simplify. 1 square means 1 1 ja 1. 5 into 1. Yes, minus 5 into 1. Minus 5. Next minus 6. Now tell me how much it will be. See here, this is plus 1. This is minus 5, minus 6. So, negative terms. Here 5 are there, here 6 are there. So, total negative terms becomes 11. Am I right? Total minus terms 5 and 6. Total 11 negatives are there. So, positive 1 only. So, it becomes 1 minus 11. Then, so don't think minus into minus plus because of there is no into in between. You just say here there are minus 5s and here negatives 6. Total negatives 11. Now tell me 1 minus 11. 1 is plus and other is minus. So subtract 1 minus 11 how much? Definitely 10. But which 10? Plus 10 or minus 10? Here negative terms are more. So that's why the value also in terms of negative. So but that is basic knowledge. Even if you don't know, that's why I am saying in that clear explanation. Next, find p of 2. So substitute 2 in place of x. Next is equal x square means what? 2 square. Next minus. Next 5 means 5. Next x means 2. Next minus means minus. Next 6 means 6. So which is equal? 2 square means what? 2 into 2. 4. Next minus 5 into 2. Minus 10. Next to minus 6. And is equal. Now the same way. Positive term only plus 4. Here negative terms 10 are there. Here 6 are there. Total negative terms becomes 16. And 1 is plus, 1 is minus. Subtract 16 minus 4 how much? 12. Here negative terms are more there. So that's why answer is minus 12. Next, p of 3. So in place of x, substitute 3. P of 3 equal x square means 3 square. Next minus. Next to 5. Next x. X means what? 3. Next minus. Next 6 is equal. Yes, 3 square means 3 into 3. How much? 9. Okay, next minus 5 into 3, minus 15. Next minus 6 is equal plus 9 as it is. Minus 15 minus 6 how much? Yes, minus 21. And subtraction becomes 21 minus 9 how much? Generally it is also 12. So my negative terms are more. So answer is minus 12. Yes. Next to p of 0. So P of 0 equal, substitute in place of x 0. 0 square minus 5 into 0 minus 6. 0 square means 0 into 0, 0. 5 into 0, 0 minus 6. So only minus 6 is there. Next, P of minus 1. So substitute minus 1 in place of x. So minus 1 whole square minus 5 into minus 1 and minus 6. Minus 1 whole square how much? Minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. Very good. Next, minus into minus. See here, 5 into 1. Multiplication is there. So think minus into minus plus 5 into 1, 5. Next to minus 6. Very good. 1 plus 5. How much? 6. 6 minus 6 how much? 0. Is it clear? Next, similarly, P of minus 2. So which is equal? Substitute minus 2 in place of x. So x square means minus 2 square. Next, minus 5 into minus 2 minus 6. I think if you understood one thing, you can write remaining all in your own way. Okay, any doubt? Okay, minus 2 whole square. So minus 2 into minus 2 becomes plus 4. Next, minus into minus plus 5 into 2, 10. So plus 10, remaining minus 6 is equal 4 plus 10 how much? 14. 14 minus 6 how much? 8. Okay, very good. This is, let us see, find the P of minus 3. Because of we have, and P of minus 3 also is there in the question. Not only minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. If you want to find P of some 10 also in the same process. Okay, this is important. Not only this question, this kind of question is important for your exam. For 1 mark or maybe 2 marks. Some polynomial will be given and ask us to find P of some minus 3 or P of plus 3 or P of 10 or P of 5 like that. Let us simplify this. Okay, did you solve this? Yeah. Minus 3 whole square minus 5 into minus 3 minus 6. Okay, minus 3 whole square how much? Minus 3 into minus 3. Yes, very good. Plus 9. Next, minus into minus plus 5 into 3, 15. And remaining minus 6. Oh, 9 plus 15 how much? Yes, very good. 24 minus 6. 24 minus 6 is becomes what? 18. Okay. This is the value. What is P of 1 value? Minus 10. What is P of 2 value? Minus 12. What is P of 3 value? Minus 12. What is P of 0 value? Minus 6. What is P of minus 1 value? 0. Okay, na? P of minus 2, 8. P of minus 3, 18. So, this is the way of finding some values from the given question. Let us see second question in this. Do this. No doubt. Okay, see the second in this do me. P of m equal to m square minus 3m plus 1. Then find the value of P of 1 and P of minus 2. Only two values asking. Same process. Instead of m, you just write 1 and simplify. You will get some answer. Instead of m, substitute minus 1 and you can get P of minus 1 value. That is some answer. Same way. Okay, you do this. And here in all values, do you observe that which value is 0? P of 1 minus 10, P of 3 minus 12. Yes, P of minus 1 is 0. So this is a special thing. Whenever the value of a number is 0, that number is called 0 of a polynomial. Okay. So let us going to know about what is 0 of polynomial. See here, if you substitute minus 1, the value becomes 0. So minus 1 is a 0 of this x square minus 5x minus 6 polynomial. Okay. Not only here, wherever if you got the value is 0, immediately check. At what value it becomes 0? At minus 1 it is 0. Oh, so minus 1 is 0 polynomial. So what is definition of 0 polynomial? I will give you, let us see. Of polynomial. 0 of a polynomial. See, some a is said to be 0 of polynomial some p of x if p of a value must be 0. That's it. Okay, na? I told you minus 1 is called 0 polynomial. Minus 1 is said to be 0 polynomial. Why? Because of p of minus 1 value is 0. So that's why if a is said to be 0 polynomial, if p of a equals 0, p of a equals 0, then a is called 0 polynomial. That is definition. Okay. So according to this, linear polynomial have 1 0 of polynomial. Only one we get. Quadratic polynomial we got at most 2 zeros. Cubic polynomial at most 3 zeros. Biquadratic polynomial at most 4 zeros. Okay. So you just write the notes. What is that? Linear polynomial has 1 0. Quadratic polynomial has at most 2 real zeros. Cubic polynomial has at most 3 real zeros. So like that, note down. Next, let us see, do this. What is do this? Check minus 3 comma 3. Okay na? Do this. Check minus 3 comma 3 are zeros of x square minus 9. Okay, of x square minus 9. Check minus 3 comma 3 are zeros of x square minus 9. Okay, actually in this, do this. The first question is, if x square minus 4x plus 3 p of x is equal, then if p of x is equal x square minus 4x plus 3, find p of 0, p of 1, p of 2, p of 3, obtain zeros of p of x. So first of all, find p of 0 value and p of 1 value, p of 2 value, p of 3 value. Wherever you get the answer is 0, at that time which value becomes 0? At 1 is it 0, or is it 0 at 2, or is it 0 at 3? You just check and write the zeros. I give you one example in the previous. So here this is important question for 1 and 2 marks question. Minus 3 comma 3 are zeros of x square minus 9 or not. See, value is minus 3. Polynomial is what? What is polynomial? P of x is called x square minus 9. What is first value? Minus 3. Substitute minus 3 in place of x. X square means minus 3 square minus 9. Okay, is equal, see, minus 3 whole square means minus 3 into minus 3 plus 9. Next minus, next 9. So 9 minus 9 how much? 0. Yes, answer is 0. Means minus 3 is 0 of polynomial. Very simple. Next, asking for plus 3. So p of 3. Find out. X square means what? 3 square minus 9 is equal 3 square value. 3 into 3. How much? 9. Next minus 9 is equal 0. Yes. 3 also 0 of a given polynomial. Okay? That only I told you. Same in this first question also. First substitute 0. You will get some answer. If that answer is 0, 0 is a 0 polynomial. Next, substitute 1 in this polynomial. If answer is 0, then write 1 is a 0 polynomial. If answer is not 0, so it is not 0 polynomial. Like that. So here minus 3 substituted, answer becomes 0. Therefore minus 3 is a 0 polynomial. Here 3 substituted, answer is 0. So therefore 3 is a 0 polynomial. Therefore here minus 3 and 3 are zeros of polynomial p of x is equal x square minus 9. That's it. Okay. This is a do this. Let us see exercise 3.1. Okay. Let us see exercise 3.1. First question. If p of x is equal 5x power 7 minus 6x power 5 plus 7x minus 6, then find first question. Coefficient of x power 5. Second, degree of p of x. third one, constant term. Okay, answer. So very simple. Directly we can write answer. Coefficient of x power 5. See, 5 is coefficient of x power 7. Here minus 6 is coefficient of x power 5. Here plus 7 is coefficient of x. Here minus 6 is constant term because of it is not coefficient of any term. So minus 6 is constant term. Now tell me what is coefficient of x power 5? Where is x power 5? Here. Very good. So what is coefficient of my x power 5? Minus 6. So what is the answer? Minus 6. What is the constant term? Yes, that is also minus 6. Of course. Those same answers. Okay. Next, degree of p of x. Degree means what? Highest power. See here x power 1, here x power 5, here x power 7. So what is the highest power in all? 7 is. So degree is 7. So this is first question answer. Very simple. Am I right? Let us see second question. Note down. Second question. State which of the following statements is true or false. Give reasons. The first question. The degree of polynomial root 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is root 2. Okay, he gave root 2. You just leave it and read the statement. The degree of polynomial root 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is what? Degree. Okay, now what is asking? Degree. Degree means what? The highest power. Very good. What is the highest power here? 2. So degree of this polynomial is what? 2. Okay. But what is given? He is given root 2. But what is the answer? 2. So is it true or false? Answer false. Because degree is 2. Because degree is 2. That's why it is false. Next statement. Okay. The coefficient of x square in polynomial p of x is equal 3x cube minus 4x square plus 5x plus 7 is 2. Just leave the answer. Now read the statement. Coefficient of x square in this polynomial. What is coefficient of x square? Yes, x square coefficient at the minus 4. X cube coefficient 3. X coefficient 5. What is x square coefficient? Minus 4. Yes, x square coefficient is minus 4. But what is give? Plus 2. Is it true? No. False. What is the answer? False. Since coefficient of x square is, what is x squared coefficient? Minus 4. That's why it is false. Next, the degree of a constant term is 0. Just now, studying polynomial stable degree general form, there I gave you examples and what is degree. Their constant term degree always 0. So yes, it is true. So because of always constant term degree 0. That is fundamental. Next, 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 is a quadratic polynomial. First of all, is it polynomial? No. First of all, it is not a polynomial. That's why it is not a quadratic or linear or cubic. So first of all, it is not a polynomial. No. Because it is not polynomial. First of all, it is not a polynomial. It is not even a polynomial. Next, the degree of polynomial is 1 more the number of terms in it. Actually, what is degree of polynomial? Degree of polynomial nothing but the highest power of variable. The highest power. But what is saying? It is 1 more than some so and so, so and so. Is it true? No. False. because degree of polynomial depends on highest power. Yes, this is the answer. The false, because degree of polynomial depends on the highest power. Okay, POWER. This is the answer. Let us see third and fourth and fifth. Okay, next third question. If P of t is equal to t cube minus 1, then find P of 1, P of minus 1, P of 0, P of 2, P of minus 2. Okay, what is given? Given that P of t equal t cube minus 1. Asking P of 1. So P of 1 equal. So in place of t we should substitute 1. Yes, tell me 1. T cube means 1 cube minus 1. What is 1 cube value? 1 into 1 into 1. Okay na? So 1 cube equal 1 into 1 into 1. How much? 1 only. So 1 cube value 1. Next minus means minus. Next 1 means 1. So 1 minus 1 how much? 0. So got it. Next asking P of minus 1. So P of minus 1 equal t cube means minus 1 cube. Next minus means minus, 1 means 1, which is equal. Now tell me minus 1 whole cube. How much? Rougher. Minus 1 whole cube means minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. Tell me minus into minus plus, and plus into minus minus. So we are getting minus 1 into 1 into 1, 1. So what is the answer? Minus 1. And remaining minus minus 1, 1. Okay. Minus 1 cube means minus 1. Minus means minus. 1 means 1. Now minus 1 how much? Yes, very good. Minus 2. Okay, na? There is no multiplication between. That's why minus 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 a. Minus into minus plus. But into is not there. So minus 1 no minus 1. Total minus 2. Next P of 0. So t cube means 0 cube minus 1. So 0 minus 1 means minus 1. Next P of 2. So t cube means 2 cube minus 1. 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2. How much? 8. Minus 1 means 7. Next P of minus 2. So minus 2 whole cube minus 1. Minus 2 whole cube how much? Minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. How much? Minus 8. Then minus 1 as it is. So it becomes minus 9. So P of 1 value 0, P of minus 1 value minus 2, P of 0 value minus 1, P of 2 value 7, P of minus 2 value minus 9. This is the solution of third question. Okay. Can you say what is 0 of this polynomial? Yes, when answer is 0, get the 1. So 1 is 0 of this polynomial. Okay. This is next fourth question. Check whether minus 2 comma 2 are zeros of x power 4 minus 16. So how to solve this? Let us take given polynomial at p of x is equal x power 4 minus 16 and substitute first value p of minus 2. So x plus minus 2 substitute. X power 4 means minus 2 whole power 4. Minus means minus, 16 means 16 and is equal. Minus 2 whole power 4 means what? Minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. Minus into minus plus 2 into 2, 4. Minus into minus plus 2 into 2, 4. 4 4 ja 16. So 16. Next minus means minus. 16 means 16. 16 minus 16, 0. So answer is 0. Therefore, minus 2 is 0 of this polynomial. Next, find out p of 2. Because of we have to check for 2 also. So dear friends, substituting is important. Finding p of 1 or p of 2, p of 3. Okay na? One question is important, compulsory in the exam. And other 4 marks question, for 4 marks question, I will tell you in the next part. Draw the graph of a quadratic polynomial and find the zeros from it. That is very, very most important. So don't neglect. You must watch next video I will give you the link in the description. Through that link, you can watch that video also, or otherwise please search in YouTube Polynomials Part 2 by Nagaraj sir. You will get that video. So if you want more videos or simply want to get notifications, please subscribe my Modal Maths YouTube channel and click the bell button. Okay, coming to the point. 2 also substitute. So 2 power 4 minus 16. What is 2 power 4? 16. So 16 minus 16 how much? 0. So after 2 also answer is 0. Therefore minus 2 comma 2 are zeros of P of x. What is P of x? X power 4 minus 16 is the solution. So dear friends, in the same way do this fifth question also. Check whether 3 and minus 2 are zeros of P of x, where P of x is equal to x square minus x minus 6. Same way, substitute first of all 3 and you will get some answer, and substitute minus 2, you will get some answer. Based on answer, you write whether it is 0 or not. Is it clear? If you have any doubts, please put in your comment box. Then I will try to give increased explanation. Thank you very much. Please subscribe. Finally, one thing, if you prepare a notes, that is better to your practice. Means this is a part 1 of polynomials, introduction, and then what some types of polynomials, and important thing, zero polynomial, and exercise 3.1 is completed. So if you make the notes for your preparation, it is very useful to you, because of, and after making the notes, after writing the notes, if you have any doubts, watch again this video, then your doubts will be clarified. That's why make the notes and practice well. All the best. Thank you. Let's watch next video. In that I will tell you very most important 4 marks question. Until that, please wait. Bye.